I thought they would play like the full version of the song in the sound test, but I guess not. Greetings, everyone. I love how you can have like a full sound test in this game. It's like, oh, the songs here are are really good. Like, I like waking up. Have I seriously not done like a super like hero coded route? Oh, that's select mode. Why exit? Also, hi Kamada, hi Dai. Hope things are going well for you two today. Library. Yeah, no, not really. I need to do this kind of. I need to get that little grayed out circle. I literally wanted to do like dark routes because I'm feeling evil and villainous, but also we have no hero. I'll do one hero route. I'll do one. That's all the good that you're getting out of me today. You know, I usually check my crime when I'm testing Mix It Up, but like I'm gonna do my own crimes. 320. I'm slacking.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Why does that name?
I like that game.
It's the only thing I can remember. And that gruesome image.
Let's watch a cutscene. Like a cutscene. I'm excited for Sonic 3 featuring Shadow the Hedgehog and Crush 40 involvement.
Who am I?
873. Hell yeah, Dut. Thank you for picking up my crime slack. Oh, I like this part of this song. Listen to this. Oh no, the red cotton candy's spitting out aliens. Oh jeez, they're making a mess of everything.
Look out, but
It does kind of look like red cotton candy though. I've always thought about that. Hoogie! Hi Hoogie!
As you can see, the day of reckoning will soon be here. Find the
It's Black Doom! I'm so excited for Black Doom being in Sonic Generations! Or what was it, like Sonic X Shadow Generations? It's me, the devil, from the Bible. Bring me the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
just what was that all about? If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get the secrets to my past is to get those Chaos Emeralds.
See, the crimes aren't like physical crimes sometimes. Sometimes just an evil thought or a devious little inkling in your brain counts as a crime for the day. Planning is a very important part of being a villain, you know? Like plotting and planning. Oh, that's too loud. That might be a little loud.
Promise time.
No! I'm tied out! Ah!
Fulfill this promise.
Let's turn this down like a little bit. Oh, much better. Okay. Oh, that might be too quiet. Ugh. There we go. This should be good. This should be good. That looks good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the opening cutscene was like really quiet. I was gonna say slow. It was really quiet, and I was like, why is the intro to Shadow the Hedgehog, where it has all the cool imagery with I am all of me, so quiet? You would think that'd be blasting. We're gonna do one good route. We're gonna start off by helping Sonic. Kamada has done 505 crimes. I actually kind of prefer these like defeat enemy based missions with hero characters anyway, because the Black Doom army is like so much more easy to fight than the gun army. Don't touch the red fruit. Don't worry, I was not planning on touching this pulsing red virile fruit. Don't touch Kamada. No! Oh, I don't have a gun. Oh, I need weaponry. I'm not gonna use chaos control because I actually do need to have. I need to follow the path to actually fight all these villains. But cool thing about it is if you don't use your special chaos power, you get free ammo. I think one of the things about Shadow I actually am not the biggest fan of is like Shadow is up there with Sonic Heroes as like games that talk so much. Like when you're first playing it, it's really fun to hear what all the characters say. But if you're playing it a lot, like I did from its release to me playing it like 10 years later, it would have been 20 years later by this point actually, because this came out in like 2004, like 2004, 2005. 20 years. This game has been around for 20 years and I am not tired of it yet. Nice. Ooh, my sense of time. Oh, I'm dying. Oh.
I repeat, this is not a drill.
I think like people don't really grasp how scary the situation is where aliens are real and they're fucking pissed. They came out of the red cotton candy and everything and they're ready to beat down some motherfuckers. Holy crap, it's Carnarvon and Sonic Huso. Hey y'all, how's it going? We're playing some Shadow today. I wanted to do some crimes, but I want to do like one hero route. One of them. Crime Bunny and Crime Archer. I'm missing exactly one. I love Edgy Hedgy. Thank you for asking. I was literally just saying this game has been out for almost 20 years at this point and I am not tired of it at all. I could keep playing this forever, actually. Whoa. There's some scary dog sounds. I don't know if you can hear it, but like there's actual like animals. I'm not used to animals being here. I'm being rabbit hunted while I'm playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Cannot believe this. There's none here. There's a key here. I can grab the key. I haven't even gotten all the keys in Westopolis. What route will I be doing? That's a good question. This one's definitely a hero route for sure. I might try to do like perfect hero. My big thing is just I want to avoid any like annoyingly difficult stages, but I think the arc stage in the bottom half of the route tree is like neutral hero, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure we'll be avoiding any particularly difficult stages, just doing pure hero. Let's do it, Sonic. Ugh. Where is my last alien? Probably gonna be like a really tiny one, like one of those floating ones somewhere that I neglected to miss. Where? Oh, you know what? Actually, I could just do like neutral and then oh, I could do like the chaotics good coded route. Actually,
once I find
I flew by it. No, shit. I didn't even notice. That's okay. I actually really like the so if you do like mostly like hero coded, you'll see a lot of like, you know, the main Sonic cast like Sonic and Tails and Knuckles. There's a specific route you do where I think it does start with Prison Island by doing Charmy's route, where you pretty consistently get Team Chaotix members, and you go through like Dr. Eggman's stuff. It's basically like Team Chaotix versus Dr. Eggman until like the very last minute, where it's like Vector as your hero partner and Black Doom as your dark partner, your darkner. That one's got what's it called? It's one of the really annoying stages that people don't like, but like I actually like it. You're in Dr. Eggman's like cyberspace. I had a dream with Sonic characters in it last night. I had a couple of really weird dreams. Ugh. I am so excited for Sonic and Shadow Generations. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited to see rep for Shadow the Hedgehog. And I'm really excited to see Black Doom again. Like, I know the comics actually do reference Black Arms and like the fact that some Mobians can have Black Arms heritage in a sense. But it's cool to see it in an official Sonic game. Classic or modern ones. I think pretty much so what I was thinking is going to be the case. They're going to do Shadow's arc from Sonic Adventure 2, because like that's where Shadow's origins begin, to about Shadow the Hedgehog, if not Sonic 06. I consider SA2 to 06 like the big Shadow self-discovery arc. And you may be wondering, well, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, this game is where Shadow kind of makes amends and like self-peace with his past, and you would be correct. But I consider 06 part of this too, because literally there is a whole thing about Shadow versus the Shadow ego in Mephiles. And I think that's an important part of Shadow's character too, just being like, I do not want to dwell on the past anymore, and also my future is what I make of my choices in the present. Cause like there's a lot of like future and timey-wimey bullshit stuff that happens in 06 with Shadow's arc too. Like Omega practically stops being his friend, and like Rouge makes the hard choice of like, do I stand by my friend or do I also give up on Shadow knowing what he does in the future? And Rouge is like, no, Shadow's my friend, I'm gonna stand by him. Which is like, I think also just like a really good characterization arc for Rouge too. Like, it kind of makes sense that Rouge on the side is kind of following Shadow through his arc of self-discovery, because like she's around and with him for exactly the same time in exactly the same situations, but you know, Rouge is a good friend, and she's like, she's not having anything particularly weird or self-reflective going on herself, but she's like, I will be here for my friend while he's having existential crisis after existential crisis.
Perfect.
Omega's just kind of there, but like that's to be expected. Didn't like someone at Sega say that Team Dark aren't friends? Like, I can't remember if it was Takashi Iizuka or someone like that, but like someone said like canonically Team Dark are not friends, which is like, I think I can kind of see it for Omega, but like, nah, like canonically 06, Rouge is like, Shadow is my friend, I am going to be with my friend. Have I not gotten to Prison Island yet? That would be silly. I did the neutral routes. Doesn't 06 retcon itself?
That's right.
Yeah.
What was then?
That's a loaded question. That's a big question. The easy answer to that is yes and no. The more complicated answer is technically yes. Everything in the Charmy, everything in the context of Sonic 06 in its self-contained game plotline becomes retconned. But the thing about it is characters and events from 06 are still canon. Characters like Silver still exist, and he still mentions like events that happen during the, what is the shiny? He references events that happen in Sonic 06. I remember very specifically, there's a line in the DS version of Sonic Colors where supposedly, like, the game is retcon, but Sonic specifically asks, hey, how's the future looking? And Silver's like, future is bright and it's happy and it's great. And I think like you could interpret this as like, you know, Sonic just checking up on it, but it does feel like it's a direct contrast and a direct answer to like, well, after the events of Sonic 06, how is Silver's future? And then you get stuff like Sonic Forces, where it's kind of hard to really say. Like, it is Silver still from the future, or is he like from another dimension again? Like what they did with classic Sonic not being from the past anymore, and he's just from another dimension. Although that one I could kind of see making more sense. Like we do have like specific games that's like, this is just classic Sonic and this is just modern Sonic. But I wouldn't put it past Sega to like do that with Silver too. Blaze we already know is from another dimension. We have a whole 2 games about it. Silver is a still weird, prickly part of this lore. So technically, yes, 06 is retconned, but also it's not. And also they do reference Crisis City, i.e. the future where everything is taken over and destroyed by Iblis in Sonic Generations. And that could probably be more like reference to the bullshit timey-wimey stuff going on, but it is there. I think like a more meta answer is like, in the context of the world of Sonic the Hedgehog, it is retconned, but to Sega themselves it is not, which would be such a understandable answer. This is why we have like Ian Flynn writing for Sonic Frontiers, trying to fix all the continuity in Sonic the Hedgehog. Blaze is from another dimension, so how did she appear in the future? Yep. So the weird thing about it too is like, I feel like Sega and Sonic Team are even more flip-floppy on this than whether like Sonic 06 is still canon or not. Because we have Rush and Rush Adventure where like, okay, Blaze is from another dimension. We have 06 where it's like, you know, not just 06 and like DS colors, where Blaze and Silver have like an established like history and friendship with each other. They seem to be from the same place. What if the Darkness Form Time Eater is a version of Mephiles in a way? I can see that actually. That makes sense. Sonic Reminiscence. Is that a fan game? Or please keep in mind I do not fan game. So if that's a fandom reference, I don't get it. But you can explain it to me. I feel like the easiest way to explain Blaze is to say Silver and Blaze are from another dimension. Silver usually gets involved when there's like time-based shenanigans in the other dimension going on.
I'd like to know what the good old doctors are.
I hate my fans. I hate the Sonic community. I hate fans of anything in general. If you like anything, then I am not a fan of you. How's that?
counting on you.
Roger that.
I think like you could probably have a decent in Mad Matrix. That's it. That's the one. I actually really like the stage. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but I think it's fun.
Doctor has got to know something.
You could make the argument in favor of like a theory of Blaze and Silver being from the same alternate like soul dimension, and like time travel still happens. It's just like in the soul dimension. It's just there's a lot to unpiece there that spans a lot of different games. I think particularly like you can make it a pretty easy, clean argument with the Rush games, because you don't see the soul dimension itself in the first game, and you only see like the ocean of it in Rush Adventure. So who's to say there isn't like an alternate dimension where there is also a Soliana in the soul dimension?
All right, let's. What? The data is.
Oh. Oh. Okay. we're gonna be on this rail for a while, so we can like we can keep theorizing about Sonic deep lore. Yeah, okay, so Kalmata, that is a good point, and that's something I wanted to bring up too. The only argument I can think of against like Silver and Blaze being from the same dimension is one, Silver shows up in Sonic Forces. Like, we know he can kind of like pop in and out at will pretty much at this point, i.e. Forces, Sonic Colors. I think specifically Blaze does say she dimension hop for Amy's birthday, so we know Blaze can do it. Who's to say Silver can't? I was gonna say this could be a point against it, but I think it can. I think this tracks. I think this is legit.
There's no time to rest. Move out.
It puts Mephiles in the events of Unleashed, Colors, and he's basically the Time Eater. Ooh, that's interesting. I actually do like that as a theory. That's fun. Like, there's some like leftover energy of the being that used to be Mephiles the Dark. I like the idea that Soliana itself, and okay, so keep in mind I have not played 06, so I could get my names wrong here. Soliana, like the god itself, I like the idea that it is still in the world, like the current modern day world, and it's a benevolent god that when it's not full of like whack ass Sonic bullshit, it is like a kind and just and loving god. And the whole reason 06 happens is because there was some whack ass Sonic the Hedgehog ass bullshit going on. I like to think after 06 gets retconned, Elise doesn't have that part of her in her body anymore. The thing that releases Iblis, where she's like, "Hey, Princess Elise, I'm sorry, but you cannot help cook dinner today. There's onions in this meal. You cannot cry. If you chop these onions, dear Princess Elise, you will cause the end of the world. So maybe next time. You can help with our penne pasta tomorrow, but you cannot chop the onions for tacos today. I am sorry, fair princess." You ever think about that? Like, she just like, she probably has never watched a sad movie or played anything like sad. She's probably never gone outside and like scraped her knee or anything. She's never chopped onions. She's done nothing that would even remotely get her close to crying. Do you think she's maybe like emotionally stunted to some degree? Because like, she's never been allowed to experience sadness, and like, she's a princess, so like that makes sense. But like, on the one hand, she's a princess, so it's like, she's not going hungry or anything, or having to deal with like the pain of like being underprivileged or in a position to yellow. Shit, I needed to be in yellow. I got thrown all the way into red. But I mean, on the other hand, for Princess Elise, like, she probably has never learned what it means to self-reflect or think of anything like heavy before. What do you think that kind of does to a motherfucker? Was the flame she blew out Iblis or the part of Iblis that connected with her? I genuinely don't know. Oh no, fan. This isn't the computer room, but we'll get there. We will get there this route. Also, hello, Pan Naps, my homie, my homeboy. I need oil. I need 9 more bombs. I think these were rope bombs. You want it? Oh, we're discussing Sonic lore. I don't know why we don't talk about Sonic lore more on stream. I love the topic. Okay. There's one right there, and there's a lot in yellow. How do I get there, though? I can go this way. Ah, shoot. Oh, wait. No, hold on. I think I got it. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, like, this stage does take long, but if you've played it enough, it's actually not too hard. It's just a really wide map you gotta cross. I think the flame was both. Something along the lines of true form Solaris. If the latter, Mephiles exists in a way after the timeline change. It's Jade too! Hi Jade! Damn. See, all this talk about like what is Iblis and what is Solaris would make so much more sense if I knew who was what. The only thing I remember is that like Mephiles is Mephiles. At first it was like this weird shadowy goopy kind of thing, and then it took the form of Shadow himself. He was Shadow's Shadow. No, I don't need to go to red. I was just at red. I need to go back to yellow is the thing. I might need to go to green, actually. Let me double check green and blue. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, no, I could save this. I meant to do Espio's mission. Because Espio's mission is just going to these towers. I guess I'm doing the dark mission here. Okay, so this is fine. Because I did say I would do one hero-coded mission. Or hero-coded route, rather. So who's to say I can't throw a little crime into my evil doing and deviousness? Oh, there's a bomb there. I've goofed everything up. Ooh, a key. Sweet. Oh, okay. So there's definitely some in blue too. Okay. At least we're almost done with this one. Heroes can do a little crime, and sometimes crime doers can do a little hero. I know we're still talking about Sonic lore, but I do want to get this out before I forget it. I had like a dream with Sonic and the gang in it. I had like two really weird dreams. One was different. One was very different. I had a dream with Boingo Rider in it. The other was there was like a whole time-based Sonic plot line going on where like the Sonic characters were crossing dimensions and time, but it took place in Florida, and like my last stream was in Florida, so it makes sense that they were there in my dream. But like there was a whole, you know how like Sonic Adventure 2 is kind of thank you for shouting out Boingo Rider. You know how Sonic Adventure 2 kind of like takes place in California? This Sonic plotline took place all in Florida. My other dream is is Boingo here? I really hope Boingo isn't here. I think he might be embarrassed by my dream a little bit. I told Boingo as soon as I woke up, I was like, dude, I had a dream with you in it. But I had a dream where Boingo DM'd me and was like, hey, listen, I asked all of my friends who are girls and they said they couldn't do it, so like you were my last hope. I told the family that I'm meeting at a family meetup that I have a girlfriend, and none of my like friends who are girls want to pretend to be my girlfriend. Can you do it, Demi? And I was like, anything for you, homie. I got your back, dog. So like,
Perfect.
I flew over to Florida, and for a little while I dressed up as a girl, and I was able to use my same name because my name is gender neutral, and I just pretended to be a girl for a little while. I got to meet Boingo. I know what Boingo looks like because I am a big fan of modular media, and that has had cam episodes sometimes. Like modular media and No Prize.
You have no past.
What?
But the thing about it is, like, they were meeting up at an aquarium, and the reason I agreed to it is because I wanted to go to the aquarium along with helping out my good friend Boingo Ryder. And in the dream, we didn't get to go to the aquarium, and I was so mad about it. Oh no! Oh, this is you know what they say, the more the merrier. We can't let Eggman know we're here. What? SB, I think he knows we're here, bud. Ah. This boss is like weirdly kind of hard, actually. Oh. You know what they say. The more the merrier. Ah. This is scary. At least the bombs were easy to dodge. Oh, it's so scary. We're laughing now, but imagine imagine if you were in like, if you were inside of a computer, you wouldn't be laughing then when Eggman tried to throw bombs at you while saying, you know what they say, the more the merrier. No, shit, I need that gun. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. People keep throwing bombs at me. No. No, Eggman, please. I only have one ring. Who? You. Get out of here. Oh, there's so many of these, like, cannon robots. I'm gonna steal your weaponry. Oh my gosh. Just win and you can't lose. No losers. What were we? Kalana and I were in bed yesterday, and we were like whispering sweet nothings to each other, and I wanted to call Kalmata a critter and like queer at the same time. And Kalmata was like a quitter, and I want to keep doing that. I just want to be like, you're my little quitter.
I have no past. What do you mean by that?
Queerder works a little bit.
Perfect.
Now, what I posit to you all, what is your favorite Dr. Eggman boss saying? Is it, you know what they say, the more the merrier? Is it lights out? Is it get a load of this? I'm actually very partial to get a load of this personally, which is interesting for me because I'm not the biggest fan of adventure like 1 and 2 Dr. Eggman. It's no use. Give up.
Can this be? Who are you?
I love how much you love that one, Pan. You've warmed me up to it.
Listen up, Shadow androids. The Eggman.
This one we've seen. Dr. Eggman. Good question. I probably should do Omega. Oh, Omega's is hard though. Omega's is hard though. Hi, Omega. It's no use. Give up. Dr. Eggman in Sonic Adventure sounds so funny and weird sometimes. I know that's because just like everyone sounds funny and weird. Because it's like Shadow the Hedgehog. No. Yeah, the first Sonic game was voice acting Shadow the Hedgehog. Could you imagine? Oh my god. And I need these guns that can lock on. Because I need to lock on to this air balloon. I don't like these like shoot down a big vehicle kind of missions. They're toughies. Can I go down, please? Shadow! 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 Shadow's experiencing when like people are stuck on loop-de-loops of roller coasters and like all the blood's rushing to their head and like some of them like pass out and faint. Oh my gosh, the balloon is so far away. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's start over. All right. Okay, we gotta be on our best behavior. We gotta do what we can to shoot down this airship. Okay. Pretty decent. Okay. Oh, I could probably go up. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I don't usually do this mission. If I have to do it for a route, I'll usually wait until I beat the game and then get the shadow gun. Because that one's got like super... Ah! Oh no! That was a real scream. Oh, it's Wonder Witch. Hello. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. I am a big fan, and I saw you follow me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's all the way down there. My goodness, I stink at these missions so bad. Please. Okay, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it for sure. It's no use. Give up. He's not going to get away with this. I've heard like Dean Brystow as Eggman in Sonic Adventure described as Santa Claus-like. There's so many freaking explosions in this stage. I'm gonna get so much like explosion backlash. I'm gonna be standing like 3 feet away and it's gonna be like no! Yeah. This is a real fear in my voice. The actual terror. Okay, let me try this one. I love this gun. You can get a lot of it in this stage. Okay. Guys, please. I'm trying to shoot down your boss's ship. Give me a second. Okay. So we are doing it. It is happening. Oh yeah. In fact, this is happening. Okay. I love how high you can get with this thing. Oh, it's getting beat up a little bit though. Oh no. Okay. I got my free... Oh, actually. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Oh. I can just ring dash here. Hopefully. Yes. Excellent. Die. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Oh, it looks beat up as heck right now. I'm surprised I'm doing so well. I feel like it may go down soon, which would be actually very cool. Ah, beans. I know there's a way if you can hit that pulley, you can actually skip fighting these shadow androids. My molten lava magma. I'll take the cannon, cause I'm looking to. Ooh. Oh, I gotta go down. I gotta go down ways. Ah!
Damn, not here.
Shit. Okay. No. I need my weapon. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered. This feels like I'm like walking in a room with like danger at every step. Like, huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually like hitting it too. I'm amazed. Separated into 2 sections? What do you mean? Oh, I am absolutely not fighting these shadow androids with this cannon. Okay. Okay, this is the end of the stage. I just need to shoot this part down. If I can grab this gun and get up to a good vantage point, I might be able to swing it. No! Okay. I don't think I can swing it, but I will certainly try. Yeah, it's not gonna reach. I'm sorry, Omega. Omega. Like Omega with an I instead of an E. Egg. Omega. I'm trying to find a funny way to say Omega that isn't like weird.
Now, Doctor, you will tell me everything.
Can you teleport through the level to get a better gun? Omugla. I like Omugla. It's right at the very end of the stage. So, time presses forward even when I travel back through the checkpoints. But that's fine. Oh. You want to see me destroy this boss in no time flat? Check it out. It's funny. Oh, beans. There we go. Hey, if you do this boss in under 15 seconds, what are you doing? What are you doing?
An android? Me? I don't believe you.
At least this one was cool. At least I could do this for Omega.
Perfect.
This is what it means to be free. Rip it up, tear it down. This is what it's like to be free. Did I like not do the neutral routes? That would be so silly because I always start new Shadow the Hedgehog files with doing the 2 neutral routes as fast as I can. You could beat in 10 seconds if he doesn't blow up the turret. Yeah.
I'll make you wish you'd never created me.
I've seen it be done before because I was curious one time, like, how fast can you do that boss? But I've never been able to do it myself, actually. I do consistently get under like 15 seconds though. I think the longest it usually takes for me is 16, but that's if I get an unlucky break and like I get shot at. Did I not do this? Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel so silly. I'm like, what is happening? Okay. No, I did do them. They're right here. What the? Okay. I said I would do a slightly heroic like route, so I'll do Omega's mission and just get to the end. That'd be faster too, because I could just shoot all these robots, get my chaos control, and then go real fast. Don't have to deal with all the platforming that comes with a. Oh no! Ah, beans. Okay. Don't have to deal with all the platforming that comes after you turn on the molten lava magma. That is absolutely a lava texture. You see that? Look at that. That's like a tier above Minecraft. I kind of love it. I like it a lot. Oh. Wait. Look at all the goodies there. How do you get those goodies? I've never been able to figure it out. I have a feeling it might be being under like chaos super mode. Oh. Like if you're on chaos super mode, you could just like walk on it. But how do you get chaos super mode?
What are you doing?
Drink the lava. I feel like if you drank this lava, it would taste like flaming hot Mountain Dew, which I did drink before and did not hate. It wasn't like good, but it wasn't super terrible. It just tasted like spicy soda. Oh, yeah. All right. Chaos control. Good Avon. Good Avon, Goliath. Oh, hi-hat. If orange juice was spicy. That's actually a good way to describe Flamin' Hot Dew, actually. Because you got the spicy and the citrus together. You know, like hot as in like boiled Mountain Dew would be interesting too. I know you can do that with Dr. Pepper. Like apparently hot Dr. Pepper with a little bit of like spices and lemons pretty good. I've been meaning to try it, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
That's my Chaos Emerald. Don't you touch it.
I touched the Chaos Emerald.
Doctor, at last I'll hear the truth from you.
Boiled Red Bull? Oh, what the heck? That's like your morning cup of joe, but like fruity instead of coffee. You got the hot, you got the caffeine in it.
Nice to see you, Shadow Android.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
Well, done quite a bit of damage down there. But did you really think that you...
Oh yeah, nah. I love me like a good herbal tea. Those aren't like loaded with caffeine. Herbal teas are usually caffeine free and like calorie free. When you start getting into like some of the weirder stuff, then they start getting caffeinated. Like apparently green tea has a lot of caffeine in it comparatively for like coffee and tea. And I actually really like green tea a lot. Herbal tea isn't tea, but how? But why? There's a store literally like a minute's walk from the lair by lying. And they have like these really nice, like quaint is the best way to describe it, but not in like a bad way. It's just like smaller like home goods that are imported from Japan. Like I feel like you go to like an import store and it's just like, oh, here's like a sword, here's Naruto, but oh man, too far away. But these imports are like smaller and cuter, and they have like green tea, like actual like matcha powder, and I really want to get that matcha powder. They even have like the whisks to whisk your matcha with. I'm a little bit of a slut for matcha flavor. I like the tea. I like how bitter it is. I like matcha flavored sweets. I was watching a fucking, holy crap, I was on my Roku TV. Come on, and I have a Roku TV, and like they have like free TV on Roku TV sometimes. They had like the entirety of Martha Stewart's like cooking show on Roku, and I was watching some of it one day, and I watched an episode all about making matcha flavor, like sweets and stuff. That was really freaking cool. No! Let me smack. Let me smack. I don't need rings. Rings are useless to me. Herbal tea and rooibos. Oh, rooibos. Aren't tea, they're both infusions. Green tea actually doesn't have that much caffeine. It's black tea that has a lot. And oolong is in between. Interesting. I always die when I try to get the rings. Me too, actually. That's why I never actually go for them. Like, there's enough rings out on the actual path to where I don't think you really need them, is the thing. I started learning. I stopped learning my Dutch through Duolingo and picking it up in Babbel. I haven't been doing a lot of it, but mostly because I tried like a free trial, and I don't have the bunny money right now to keep doing it. But I actually really like Babbel over Duolingo. One of the things I struggle with learning any language is grammar and full sentences, and Babbel is really good about teaching it. It also explained a lot of the things that used to confuse me about like changing words depending on the subject.
You may have created me, Doctor, but I will now lead this empire, and androids
Yeah,
will rule.
I'm kind of glad I made the switch anyway, because like Duolingo started using AI, and that's stinky.
What?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Like they apparently had like a bunch of layoffs and everything too. Awesome. Okay. Takashi Iizuka. Let's check and see what our funny route is. Steel Paradise. Oh, I would love to do a Dutch collab. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would kick ass, guys. Do you have my DMs? You should hit me up, or I'll hit you up. Either way. Don't let me forget. I would love to do that sometime. I literally just like dipped one. That's literally the only difference. Let me do what I was planning on doing, where we'll do the chaotix route. I actually like the chaotix route. So we'll do that, and then we'll do a more dark and evil coded route. Can you see all of me?
Time to go and fulfill this promise.
Assuming that every single time you play a new unique route and you don't do any overlaps, you will play Westopolis at bare minimum like 365 times. What if I actually did do like pure like true hero too? I could try that. Well, we'll see. If I can like find all the aliens, then I'll do it. But I'll do chaotix if I don't. How's that sound? Ah! Man, this session of Shadow the Hedgehog is so scary. There's 4 of them here. Yeah. Okay. I love how like squishy they sound actually. For being such a silly game, I actually really do like the sound design in it. I think the sound design in Shadow is very interesting. Woo! Holy crap. Thank you, Sonic. That little guy was going after my life there. It just like swooped right into me and went like, eh. It's also really funny to like see this game knowing that this was supposed to be a T rating, but then they just changed the blood from red to green, and that got that sweet brand new E10 and up rating. Ah! Sobbing. Okay. That's fine, though. I feel good. I feel confident. I feel like I'm getting everyone. But we'll see. What's the time where you live? I am in Mountain Standard Time. I don't remember what the plus or minus is on that, but it is 3:15 p.m. So I think that's 15 by 24-hour time. I don't know. Do what places use 24-hour time and which places use 12-hour time? I'm used to 12-hour time with like AM and PM. But I know like some places do actually use 24-hour time as like their normal. Come on, let's do it. So I need 10 more. There's I think 3 past the goal ring. You. Also you. Also you. Oh, I think I might got this actually. Yes, I do. Yay. Okay. True hero it is. We'll be a good little bunny. Me when I am the killer in a noir featuring and talking to the detective who will inevitably find out my crime by the climax. Walk into my mystery. Please, let me shoot you. I said please let me shoot you. There we go. Yay! Yeah.
Disgusting black creatures. Get out of my sight.
I love hanging out with pan naps on Twitch.tv.
Perfect.
You can clearly see where the USA invaded based on where they used the 12-hour system. That's fucked up. I cannot believe this. I love disgusting creatures like Calmana. I love quitters like Calmana and Demeter Lupin.
Now that was sweet, Shadow.
I love this cutscene and like the way it starts with like Shadow just like holding those 2 Chaos Emeralds and just like no thoughts behind that brain. He's just thinking about absolutely nothing.
Found the 3rd Chaos Emerald in this city.
He went through like an entire wrecked city, and like after he got the 2nd Chaos Emerald, he's like, what have I done? What am I going to do? Oh no!
Back here.
The Arabic world, places the USA invaded and a few stragglers. Interesting. That's actually very cool. I like that. Although that does mean that like a majority of the world does in fact use the 24-hour time system, which stinks for me because it's kind of like my left right. I have to like count it out in my head and be like, wait, which one is it again? So I need to actually shoot this thing down. Otherwise, I would be... Oh, you know what? Butcha! This is the stage where you get the Shadow the Hedgehog motorcycle. I'm going along this long stretch here without any single shooting being done, so I'm gonna start this over. Oh, Ms. You! There's a robot holding that! You see that? There's a robot holding the soda! I'm like, oh, what? Also, yes, this is a soft confession that, like, I still need to, like, hold my paws out in front of me and see, which ones make the L shape so I can figure out my left from my right. Sometimes I forget. Can't imagine. Oh! Can't imagine making it on your own. You've got it inside. You've got it inside of you. Can I just like... I can kind of do it. Gah! Oh yeah, that's fine. I need more ammo anyway. If I'm gonna shoot that down, I need a lot of ammo. I need it from the gun soldiers. I am so sorry, Sonic. I know there's literally a healing box I can use to heal that soldier I just destroyed. But also, we have a tank to catch my guy. There's no time for morality, Sonic. We gotta find and destroy this tank. No! Ah, beans.
But I think we can still catch up. Let's go.
Okay. This is another one where it's like much easier if you have the Shadow the Hedgehog gun that you get after beating Devil Doom. You know what? They are cops. This is big true. This is big if true. Oh, you know what? I can get the motorcycle and motorcycle down this road here. I am what a bitch. I am what a I am. Do it. Oh, there it is. Shadow is faster when he's running than when he's in a vehicle, but it is pretty fucking sweet. Okay, cool.
I've been waiting. Don't let him get away.
No combat. No combat. Ah, oh, sweet. Now I'm just like smacking it on the tushy for real. What the?
Yes,
Oh!
we did it!
Oh, hello. Right when I beat this tank, it's fucking Rukatora. Holy shit. Hi Ruka. Hi Raiders. I am the Demeter Lupin, greatest scientific genius of the world. And today we are playing Shadow the Hedgehog and being evil. Don't look at me completing the hero mission. We're being evil and doing crimes in Shadow the Hedgehog. Why am I not following you, Ruka? I thought I have. I have corrected this. Next week at 13, so depends on the day. But I'm very down, Goliath. That's a good time for me.
You still don't know your place, do
Yeah, don't look at me doing goody good crimes. I only do baddie bad crimes. Every action I do is a crime. Because I am inherently the most evil being to exist.
Woohoo! Now we're talking. Bring it on.
Yeah, I'll mark it down. Ooh. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh, stabbed out. Okay. Black Bull's so sad looking sometimes. I know there's fellows with guns nearby. I know they're somewhere. Sometimes, like, Black Bull's really cute, actually. Oh. Ah, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, oh wow. And the trick is to wait until you have your blue good meter maxed out, because then you get free ammo. Ugh. And then you just hop up to a good shooting vantage point, and then you keep smacking. Yeah, there we go. It's Wendy too. Hi, Wendy. Ooh, oh, who'd you? Man, everyone's coming out for Shadow the Hedgehog. Dude, we love Shadow. Oh wait, shoot, that's right. I need to freeze time. Ah, beans. Oh, I goofed it. That's okay. We'll play it the goofed way. We've just been doing a lot of goofing. Except this isn't new boot goofing. This is like quite worn boot goofing we've been doing. Hey, wait. Can someone check out the release year of Shadow the Hedgehog? I can never remember if it's 2004 or 2005. I think it came 2005. Thank you, Pan. 2004 was Heroes, if I remember. I always cannot remember. Love you, Bunny. The Bunny. End of the line for you. This is the big game. Yeah, it's Shadow Bull Sunday. It's the Superb Owl Day. I love how like busy of a Sunday it is for everyone who does not care about sports. Like today's like the sports day for everyone that likes American football. Circus Park. Oh wait, I love this hero mission though. Here it is, guys.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Yay! He said it. He said the funny D word. He said he said the word that I didn't start saying until I was like 19 in human years, because Mama Bun didn't raise no cusser. And now look at me. I say heck, I say damn, I say peanids. There's so many bad things that come out of my mouth because I myself am bad.
Lucky day.
I have an important meme to send you that is based on Circus Park. I am going to... Pan Naps has sent it to me. That's Cream though. That's Cream the rabbit. I will show everyone though. Where's my folder that I save all the silly things that I show on stream? There you are. Oh, it's so tall. Pan Naps has sent me this. He's like, well, if you insist. That reminds me of hold on. Cream Shadow Sonic comic cover. There's a Archie Sonic cover that I really like. It's the one with Cream. There you are. That's the one. I love this one. Let me show you all. Oh, check out how cool this shit is. Images that go hard. Let's get nice and cozy and have a nice sit down about it before I continue showing you this image. Just kidding, I'm here. Not this tiny though. Yeah, no. Look how cool Cream is though. Even Cheese has the shades? What? This is like one of the few Archie comics I actually read too. Like I bought this issue for this cover, and it was actually a very fun issue too. She's so small. I think there was like something else I wanted to say, but I cannot remember it. This mission's easy, because all you gotta do is just get 300 rings. This is like the one, like, Sonic the Hedgehog, like, side mission-ass mission that you do. Because I feel like you think of like something like the adventure game specifically, and it's got like those side things that you do for emblems that are like, get 100 rings, do it in this time amount, find the lost Chow. And you don't really have those for emblems in Shadow, mostly because like the game is just doing odd jobs and silly missions for people. But this is like, is this the only ring based mission? I'm trying to remember. I think it is. These gun geeks. I'll do Tails' mission, but I'm gonna be hanging out with Dr. Eggman because Dr. Eggman's a homeboy.
So, that's enough for you? Whoa!
Well. Ah! It's okay. See, one of the cool things about this this game too, when it comes to these kinds of missions, you only lose 10 rings if you get hit. So it's not like you get to like 299 rings and you get hit and you have to basically start over.
Hold on tight and get ready to fly.
What's your opinion on Doki Doki Literature Club?
Keep your guard up, okay?
Keep in mind,
You'll lose some.
I have played some of it. I have not played a lot of it. I think there's scary stuff that happens later,
Get a bunch of rings.
but in the times I've played it, I've never gotten as far as to get to the scary stuff. But I love what I have played, actually. I know, like, the scary stuff is what you are playing for, but I've actually never gotten to it. I played it like 3 different times. I just haven't gotten to it.
More of Eggman's next. Make sure
What's her name? I think it's like Yuri. I like Yuri the best. The poet. She's very sweet. She's my sweet little egg, and I hope nothing bad happens to her during the scary stuff. I hope it's just like Monica looking at you in a room, and that's it.
for this shooting game.
I hope that's the extent of what all the scary stuff is.
Shooting the ones with
I genuinely don't know anything else besides like Monica looks at you and she's in space. It's something like that, I think.
Hey, Shadow.
I actually really like the fun mini games in Doki Doki.
That turret is so cool. I've never seen
I would say
this for this sort of thing before.
it would be a fun game to stream since it is like effectively my
Almost there.
live unspoiled reactions.
More of Eggman's next. Make sure
But don't they actually like use your computer's name in the game? That might not be the best for me being a VTuber. I'm gonna play one of these funny party games. I need oh. Dang it. This shooting game is really hard, actually. I got 5 rings. Gotta make him count. Gotta make him count.
what's this? A tightrope?
Ugh.
And a what? Phew! Finally got out of that freaky tent. Shadow.
Got out of that freaky tent. The reason I ask is there's a really easy game to mod for. I know the game engine, so I could make it partly Dutch. Ooh, that's really cool. I wonder, actually, how long would it take to mod? Because I could play it off stream while you mod it, and then play your modded version on stream. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, the game notices when OBS is open and then it doesn't talk to you. That's cool.
Ah, I'm getting dizzy.
Dude, I would love to ride on this coaster. This coaster looks really fun. Not the like holding it by your hand part. I would die. And not it being like floating in space. I think I would also die with no oxygen. but it is pretty sweet. We'll do another shooting game. Ah, beans. No yellow balloon. There's no hoot and balloos. I see. Okay.
Sorry,
So like
Doctor,
I can definitely
games.
well, it might take me a while to like play through it to be quite honest, because like I like taking my time with video games. So that would probably be like a big project. I would be interested in it though. Two furries I know are streaming Shadow the Hedgehog and are invested in the Super Bowl. I'm glad you got your wings, Kuma.
Sir, we think Shadow escaped into the forest with the black alien.
Wait. Have I not seen this cutscene either? Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about like Super Bowl Sunday that makes it so appealing to play Shadow the Hedgehog of all things.
Failure is not an option.
Yes, sir.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of commercials come from the Super Bowl.
You'll finally be exposed and eradicated for the evil that
It's time for the big game. Shadow is a big game. There's a lot to do. I mean, look at all these routes. Look at all these stages. There's so much to do and so much to see. I don't know if I got to day 3 actually. I think I think literally the last time I played it, I actually stopped the game for the day starting day 3. I will be very honest. Sometimes visual novels can take a while for me just because I don't like to read. Or rather, okay, that's not true. I do like to read. I just read at a atmospheric pace. I let things sink in and I have my own pacing in my brain.
Men, forgive me.
And sometimes visual novels can go at a very slow pace in my brain. I need to do Rouge's mission. And that's just getting to the goal. Sweet. I get to hang out with my wife. Oh wait. Oh no, that's the dark mission. I gotta. Ooh, maybe I should start over. Don't mind reading. I recommend checking out 428 Shibuya Scramble. That sounds familiar, and I don't know why. I may be thinking of Canon Shibuya from Love Live Superstar. I know some people really do like Shibuya Scramble though. I would have to look into it because I'm not too sure what it is outside of a visual novel. It's a Spike Chunsoft visual novel. Ooh! Spike Chunsoft. What if it was much harder and was Spike? Chun hard. Oh no. Oh, so that's interesting. The plant actually doesn't go down when you shoot it with a black arms gun. Either that or I shot it weird. That'd be really cool. Cause like it went down when I shot it with a gun, but not with a black arms gun. That's interesting. Rouge!
There are still some enemy soldiers left. Time to put that rubber.
It's okay, babe. I'll find them for you. Let me find them for you. Hey guys. No! I'm on your side this time. Nah. Oh wait. I don't think there's anything there. Okay. Okay. Hey, no. That's right. Okay. I love Roog. Rouge is like absolutely drop dead gorgeous in this game. I love when they give Rouge purple in her outfits.
These ruins are a fine discovery. These creatures here. They're aliens.
When Saf and I used to stream together, I was playing a lot of Shadow the Hedgehog. And one of the things about it is like every single time we would come across Rouge, we would always make a point in mentioning how pretty she looked in purple. Like every single time, that was like our running bit. I miss streaming with Saf. I miss Saf in general. He was my bestest friend and one of my greatest loves. I hope wherever she is, she can look at me having a fun time playing Shadow and mentioning how good Rouge looks in purple and be like, yeah, Demi's doing well. Yes, I really like that idea, Goliath. We may need to coordinate. So I actually do play the game enough to understand what's going on in English before I start playing the Dutch version. So I'll need my own time to play through things. But again, we can coordinate for that. No, wait, no, stop. Shadow, stop. Wait, I didn't mean to. Shadow, stop. No. Shit.
It's a terrorist post.
Oh.
Damn.
Not here.
There are still
Okay.
a few stragglers. Keep it up.
I guess Shadow did stop. Alright. What a weird thing. What a weird thing that was.
Don't know what they are.
Oh, there's so many red fruits.
Destroy them.
Don't touch the red fruit.
Make sure you get the ones that are inside too. Hang on to the
I love
bars.
these like gross and goopy baby black arms. They're like mini sandworms. I mentioned like how much I love the sound design in this game. I actually really like the design of the black arms too. They're like gross in a fun way.
One more.
I wonder like how different they were in development when this was still like a T game, where they were like were they grosser? Were they more foul? Or were they toned down for the E10 plus at all? I wonder. Me, when I am God in the Garden of Eden, don't touch the red fruit. they had to take out the F words. Dude, I want to hear Shadow the Hedgehog say fuck so bad. That would be supremely funny. That would be like the least cool thing ever. But like, it would also be one of the funniest things ever, I think. Personally.
What is he talking
He should be. Rouge!
What are you saying?
Whoa. I really liked that angle she was at.
All will be revealed tomorrow.
Jason Griffith, Shadow specifically. I heard a rumor not too long ago, and this was absolutely like a rumor
You're going.
that Jason Griffith would be playing Shadow in Sonic 3. And they haven't actually like officially said who's playing Shadow
Finish him off quickly.
in the movie yet, so it could be Jason Griffith for all we know.
Stand any chance of hitting him.
I would be really happy with that, actually. I think that would be really cool. They already have Tails is a staple voice actress playing Tails, so they could get another like game voice to be Shadow as well. I actually read a different thing about Jim Carrey apparently wanting to wear a fat suit like since the very beginning, and there was speculation that it could be in Sonic 3. Dude, I have the damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
There's no way.
And now I have my wife. Greetings, Soul Games YouTube.
Perfect.
Shadow the Hedgehog 2 coming soon. 2024. This time he's back and he's ready to say fuck and you. Oh, that's right. I gotta. No, I don't want to do Omega's mission. Oh, thank goodness it's not Omega's mission.
What's up, Shadow?
I was so worried I'd have to shoot down the airship again.
Nice to see you too. Looks like those black creatures are headed out to space. We're on our way to the Ark. So
Shadow and Sonic have such energy in this cutscene.
Ark. Come on, let's roll. Next stop, the Ark.
I love the tornado too, just being on the front of the spaceship. It's so silly. But like you can tell that like Tails was the one that made it because it's got like the tornado on the front.
A Chaos Emerald? You've got to be kidding me, guys. This is like taking candy from a baby.
Like
Which is fine by me.
oh, I love that line too. It's like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me. Now, Shadow truly himself is fond of evilness and deviousness and mischievousness. We love him for it.
Shadow, help me!
Maria?
I don't know if they remade like this like Arc control room or not,
Gone horribly wrong.
but it does look really good in this game.
It's going to be destroyed. Something must be
It looks very close to the Sonic Adventure 2 version of it.
you. Help grandfather and those aboard the Ark.
Wait!
I'll
Wait, I know what mission this
Whatever it
is.
takes,
Aw, dang.
I'll take care of the Ark and the Professor.
All right, this is a long boy. Here's our long boy mission for the day. But at least this one's better than like the actual Ark stage.
Shadow, this way. The experimental monsters are in here. They're on a rampage.
What was it? Let's.
You're the only
No,
one.
it's not the Ark. It's called like the Doom. Yeah, it's like Lost Colony and the Doom. And this one's like
There are more
better-ish. I for me personally, it's better than the Doom. I cannot stand the Doom. It's real bad. Sorry, I need your gun. Do I need your gun? I guess I don't need your gun right now. But I do need to go up. Okay. So, you and me, we could just chill out. We can talk. We can waste our time here. Oh my goodness. Because we will be here for a while. If you need to like go to the bathroom or get a snack, this is absolutely the stage to do. This is like the commercial break of Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, okay, this is where you like really buckle in, get real cozy. I always tell this to like people first getting into Yakuza games, like,
taken down by the research
don't expect
developed
to pop it in and start playing it right away.
wrong. Please be careful when it
Like, legitimately, like, settle in like you're getting ready to watch a movie. And because like the first like bare minimum 5 minutes and then like at most like 20 are going to be mostly cutscenes interspersed with like your tutorial. Yakuza games are just like that. Okay, I've gotten everyone up here. I think, I'm pretty sure. Yes, okay. Now we'll head down. Is there a door here? There is a door. Let's go down this door first before we press forward. I'm sorry, Maria, I'm gonna shoot the gun soldiers right in front of you. But as we have previously established, they are cops. So it's fine. It's Basco! And it's Punka-chan. Hi, y'all. Yakuza, 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 Yakuza.
Look, more artificial chaos. Shadow.
It is pretty sweet you get to use a railgun.
The experiment's weak point is its head. That's where the smaller creatures are.
There's some that show up like only when you look behind or like up on your railgun.
Stop the invaders.
So I'm trying to find those before I miss them. Because I might miss them if I don't look right now. You. Nothing. Nothing. Okay.
I can't believe it. Grandfather's
12.
out of control like this?
Mr. Yuji Naka is alright. Is he though? Shadow the Hedgehog 2005.
Shadow, stop!
Can I? Oh, I probably need to shoot that with the railgun, huh? Bromp. Womp. Womp. Wait. Wait, you raided me? Yes, you did. Holy crap. Sorry, I get lost in the sauce when it comes to Shadow the Hedgehog. Here. Thank you, Basco. Thank you for the shout out. Whoever shouted out Basco. We love Basco Prola. We love Basco Prola. Go on a tangent about how cool Basco is. So Basco has recently learned to start drawing and has been drawing every day. And they're trying to draw every day for 100 days. And they're already like almost a 10th of the way there. And I'm really, really proud of them for that. And also their art so far has slapped. Basco is very funny and has a very lovely voice. They feel a little like inconfident about it sometimes, but I love Basco's voice. It's very unique. Basco's design is amazing. Very funny robot. We love it. Basco really likes Gundam. So hey, if you're a Gundam fan, please follow Basco and please mention it on stream. you will get a good conversation from the Basco Prola. Basco is very good at writing and very good at world building and lore crafting. If you are a fan of the tabletops and like lore building and writing in general, you will also have good conversations with Basco Prola. There is something to love for everyone about my good friend, the Basco Prola. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. How do you get the key? How do you get the key though? Do you jump on these? Oh, you do. Interesting. Okay. The only Gundam I've seen was actually with Basco. Can I? Thank you. We watched Gundam Dive Builder, I think it's called, something like that. That was really fun. I liked it. I also really like how it takes place in Odaiba.
Using your homing attacks.
Just like Love Live Nijigasaki.
Good job, Shadow.
I love how Odaiba is both a very important place for Love Live fans and Gundam fans. And like, so the thing about it is like Sunrise, the studio that does do Gundam's anime, also does Love Lives. So they do reference Gundam in Love Live sometimes, actually. I think like canonically one of the characters is a fan of one of the seasons of Gundam. If I remember correctly. Like, she has a manga that she holds one time, and
How many of them can there be?
oh, I might get lost here. I will try not to, but I might get lost here. No, not yet. We will go this way later.
That's it, men.
Do you think we should just leave this place to them?
How many keys do I have?
Find
One.
secret keys in order to open this
Okay.
door.
So now let's go back. Sorry for running into you, man. Can you imagine you accidentally just like walk into someone on the street and like you explode into rings. Would that be fucked up or what? Like you you bump into someone while you're like out walking, and instead of it just being like a oof, sorry about that, you drop like 10 rings, and you're just like sorry, my rings. I'm not going backwards right now.
Just saw one of the research experiments up above.
But I need to go up here for right now. Cause oh, I'm out of weaponry.
Black aliens.
I'm out of weaponry. Guess it's time to murder.
Anything wrong? Do you think we should
I don't like the cannons. They stink. Okay. Oh, I said they stink. There we go.
Engaging mutated experiments at .0504.
Oh, you also have a cannon. Now I just gotta make sure I'm not missing any. There you are. Hello. I gotta very carefully just like jump on it. Yeah! Half of them are left. Ooh. This is like the cleanest Lost Impact that I've done, like ever, I think. Now, I went through both of these doors. I think it was this one. With progress. Yes, okay. So now we'll just take all these right paths and get to progression.
We'll hold out here.
Get to progresso. Ooh, I kind of want to make like chicken and dumplings this week as a delicious meal for little critters.
be careful not to fall?
I used to have a really good like Instapot chicken and dumplings recipe, but I don't have my Instapot right now. It's still with the Naka house.
This is why I was against these experiments.
But once I get, I can still like cook things in my big pot in the meantime. I remember like the first time I had like chicken and dumplings where you just like put the dough in while it's cooking, and I was like I was just like blown away. I was like, whoa. I truly am someone who is still filled with magic and mirth and whimsy, and I guess that does make it like a lot of things impress me, but like I would rather find joy in the small things in life rather than being like really cynical and not finding joy in anything, you know? What I'm saying is I would rather laugh at a poop joke than not laugh at all. You feel me?
Watch the shadows. The research experiments might be hiding in them.
I know one of these has a chaos hidden behind something around here. You! That might be too far away. I hope not. That might be too far away, actually. I might need to go back. That's fine. I think there's one right after this door. Like it's like a jump scare. It's like, chaos. No, not this one. Okay. I will take these guns. Maybe. There is enough of them. Grab it. There is enough of them. Awesome. Perfect. Let's go back. Fecal funny. Yeah. No, literally, like, I was telling Kamada this, like, just the other day. I think, like, being shown Ultimate Muscle and actually really enjoying it and all, like, the poopy humor in it, and letting myself like it was a very good thing for me. Because, I have a bit of this, like, residual snobbery that kind of came with growing up as a child to a intellectual TM. Mama Bun was and is very smart. Should I be getting this? Oh, it's just a key. Okay. She's a very smart person, but like a lot of it was very you couldn't really just like relax around Mama Bun. It was more kind of like that. We only like the high art here. There's no room for this childish, fantastical things that you like. The fact that like Mama Bun let me be so into Sonic is so amazing to me, because like this is some of like the goofiest shit ever, and like now that I'm looking back at it, like she probably absolutely hated it, but I never really let myself like poopy jokes, even though I do find them very funny. And I think like letting myself like Ultimate Muscle was a good thing for me ultimately, and muscly. Also, it's like outside of the poop jokes, it was just very funny anyway. I love this game, but this is my least favorite level and mission. Honestly, I do not blame you. Both the Doom and Lost Impact stink. They're really bad. Oh. I think playing this stage again, I would take this mission over the mission in the Doom where you have to heal all the soldiers, because I feel like as obnoxious as both of those are, at least the like mock chaos are huge and big and very obvious, and sometimes it's so hard to find the soldiers, you know? Oh yeah, I think both of them have really good music. I think all of the music in Shadow is pretty stinking good, which is like not unusual for a Sonic game, but it's just really it's a nice colorful little band-aid on playing some of like the worst that the Sonic franchise has to offer, which like I mentioned this earlier, but like this is a bad game, but it's a fun game. This is a bad game that I have a lot of fun playing. You.
Good job, Shadow.
I think you are allowed to be like, you know what? Yes, this thing sucks, but also enjoy it at the same time, you know? Nothing wrong with liking bad media. You're not less of a person being like, yes, no, I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
I hope that the gun soldiers will be okay. Let's help them out just to be sure.
Oh, I want that key though. I want that key though. Oh, yeah. Womp. This is such a weird thing to say, but like, I watched something recently where it was like a part of being a creative person is being a curious person. And I think I definitely agree with that, where it's like a lot of what makes inspiration like such a important thing is that you need to be a constantly curious and ever-changing person to really like keep that up. And I will admit, the older I've gotten, it's been harder in some places to stay curious. But let me tell you, it is not hard to be a curious person playing this game. Actually, I love this game a lot. There's always something new and fun to find in Shadow the Hedgehog. A cool detail I noticed in this level is that Maria feels more genuine compared to the Doom. She just feels more like a real person. That's really interesting, especially when you consider that, like, the Doom happens because Black Doom is showing Shadow a memory through Black Doom's lens. This is, like, one of Shadow's memories straight up. So, like, it does make sense that Shadow would have a more realistic view of Maria as herself than Black Doom implanting a memory into Shadow's brain. That's really cool. I actually never noticed that, but like I'll kind of compare the two next time I play the Doom. I like that. I gotta know how Shadow canonically dealt with the water balloons. Yeah, this is a real thing that happened to Shadow the Hedgehog. He saw all the artificial chaos. And he saw all the gun soldiers fighting the artificial chaos.
There should only be one more left.
I feel like it's probably a safe assumption to be like, yeah, the gun soldiers were specifically out to stop Gerald from making artificial chaos,
Oh, Shadow, thank you.
but also like them getting like some secret side orders under the table.
As I promised.
Oh, look
you,
at her. She's just a little out of breath.
Professor and the
Aww, baby. Just some real like US intervention going on. Some real Moonraker shit. Solid 20-minute level. Thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog. No! Maria! I've said it before when we were talking about Moonraker on the James Bond tier list stream. But listen, the US government goes into space and docks onto like a floating space colony just above Earth's atmosphere and has a gunfight with everyone on board. The climax of Moonraker is just the space colony arc incident from Sonic Adventure 2.
That black comet passes by this planet. Oh,
Later, Pan, I will eat this gummy in your honor. I want one of the sour gummies.
I think you're right.
Ow.
I feel it. They're up there. That's where the answers are.
Hope Maria will be okay. No promises. Final haunt. Final man. Now that's epic.
I can feel them. They're everywhere.
Final Haunt has some like absolutely killer music. I actually really like this track a lot. Let me get some of my water. Ooh. I have some water flavoring that's like peach and green tea. Like it's a powder that you just like put into the water to flavor it, and it's really good.
Damn it.
I got hit by the whole O. The Holio, if you will. Kamada is here, shuffling around in the garbage as usual. Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh? Then what are you doing right now, huh?
I'm throwing away this mess you made of all your discarded and unused robots.
Yeah, and where do I put the robots, huh? Exactly. In the trash, which you are currently shuffling through.
Alright, I want to take it out because it's overflowing again. Stop.
Oh, do you need me to pull it out with you?
Yeah.
Here. I'm gonna take a quick break to stand up and hold this trash with Kamada. Live chore reaction.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Order some not dog shit trash bags.
We can not that bad. We just keep overfilling our trash can.
They never come out, and then the fucking sides tear all goddamn time. It's impossible to hold.
Yes, I will order some new trash bags. I think we need new trash bags soon anyway. I'll open the door for you. Bye. Goodbye, Kamada. I'll never see you again. Oh, this is...
Miss you.
We're on our second to last one.
Good.
Kamada viciously hates these trash bags that we have. I'm gonna do that later, though. Chore 1 out of 2 done. Oh, it's Warden. Sup, dog? We gotta find Black Doom. I think this is the one where you have to do the switches. Whoa! I'm gonna grab as many of this like O-ring gun as I can because I really like this one. I love a lot of the Black Arms weaponry.
Look what the cat dragged in. All right, Shadow, you know what to do. Behold the ultimate power. Try going up.
I just want to make sure that I don't actually need to I think I can boost right now. Don't care, Doom's Eye. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, another raid, and another one, and another one. Hi, yes, I am going to be trying to do every single route in Shadow the Hedgehog. We're not very far in, but like I love this game enough to want to play it a whole 326 times as necessary. Which that is it, by the way. It is 326 times. Greetings to everyone. I am the Demeter Lupin, greatest scientific genius of the world. My main modus operandi here is crime. We love doing crimes here. Like playing Shadow the Hedgehog 326 times. That's like a spiritual crime, actually. Don't I need like a vacuum gun for the wall? Or was that Knuckles' mission? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I almost like threw myself off the ledge. Oh, that's so scary. Just finished the game once. Yeah. Honestly, like, if you want to play the entire story of Shadow and, like, get the full story experience out of it, what is it? I think it's like 10 or 12 times. You need to go through like 10 or 12 routes and then do the last story. And it's actually not too bad, because it's based on the ending bosses. You need to beat every last boss at least once. So you can skip entire stages and entire routes, just as long as you beat the boss 12 times. Or you beat every 12 boss one time. But if you're trying to like play it just to like see if you like it, that's a tall order. Bye, Kamada.
Goodbye, criminal.
Oh, is it 10? It probably is 10. I can never remember if it's 10 or 12. But I trust your Sonic knowledge, Warden. I love me some adventure era Sonic. No!
Damn, it's not here.
Hey. Let's do that triangle jump and not fall down this time. Yeah, I love some adventure era Sonic, but sometimes I do forget my details on it. Like this whole stream I've been like, wait, was it 2004 or 2005? And like every single time it's been like, yes, no, it's 2005. Demi, it came out in 2005. It was the game that came out before Sonic 06. Demi. Good. Do y'all like the farting door? I really like the farting doors.
Don't touch that switch. That'll seal off the path we need to follow.
We need to go this way. Yeah! I like the weapon that these guys have. I love this laser gun. Like pew 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 pew.
Yeah, smash him up.
Pew 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 pew. I don't like how the vacuum gun kind of like pulsates like that. That's kind of gross.
Out of this different colored wall.
Yes. No, I'll need it again. Dang. I just want to like carry my cool pew 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 gun. Yeah.
Is there any way we can shut down the lasers that are defending
And then I
the
can
exit?
grab this one. Go get my cool pew 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 gun. Yeah. I do need to go back. Yeah. There we go. Fart, the doors exclaimed in a very funny fashion. Ah, beans! What the heck? I didn't suck the other block correctly. There's still 2 of them there. I think I can get through without needing to suck the extra door. I'll try. No, I gotta suck the extra door. No, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't suck it correctly the first time, so I gotta go suck it again. This game could suck it. How about that one? Ugh. There we go. Alright. Now I can get my pew-pew gun. Now I can get through the door. Now it's coming up. It's coming up Millhouse. Alright. Spin dash but not jump. I guess I could do that. Try going up. Do I gotta go back down and get the vacuum gun again. I can't carry my pew-pew gun. Guess this is a goodbye, pew-pew gun. I'll miss you. I will not apologize for taking like 5 goddamn minutes in that one segment. There we go. I really wanted the gun so bad. I'll have different opportunities to get it later, I guess. Suck the fart door off. Ah. Yeah, there it is, there it is. Take them out using homing attacks. There you go. I love this gun. I like how it goes. It's like pew, pew, pew. I think this is like halfway through the stage, so I should be good at just chaos control a lot of it, assuming I don't need to hit any like switches. Yeah, Sonic. I don't get the architectural choices either. Whoop. Probably going up. Wait, Vor vacuum. The gun does kind of like Vor a little bit though, don't it? It's like if you use the vacuum gun on an enemy, it just kind of like sucks them up. It goes like. I like the what's it called? The egg, the chicken egg vacuum one that you get from beating a route. That's like my favorite vacuum gun. Very Billy Hatcher-esque. You fool. You should have shot me when you were far away. This guy. Excellent. That Black Doom? Yeah. You need to follow Black Doom to get to Black Doom. Wait. So wrecking the architecture of the Black Comet does not increase your hero tune, but it is funny and fun. Billy Hatcher vacuum is top tier. I really like the Omochao laser too.
be losing
There it is!
something bad
There's
on
Black
the
Doom!
way.
My favorite one, I think, is like this is a goofy answer, but I actually really like the katana. I don't even use the sword weapons too much, but the katana feels and looks very cool. It even sounds cool. I like the very satisfying like it makes. And then like the Omochao gun. I love how it kind of just goes like bonk, 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 bonk.
Very impressed you made it this far.
Black Doom,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
duel ends here, and it ends now.
You can praise me after I kick your butt.
Like it or not, the game's over.
Game's over. Time to turn it off.
The Black Arms are more than superior. We are perfect. Do you
Time to find this game somehow, some way.
chance of defeating us?
Out of all the games I still own, like physical copies, I actually do have Shadow the Hedgehog still after all this time.
I made a promise.
I need to play some of my original hardware GameCube stuff on stream.
Then get ready.
I have like Pikmin 2, I think, which I've never played. I have never played a Pikmin game, but like, if I ever get a capture card, I would love to do it on stream.
Just how pitiful you inferior life form.
And then of course I still have
This is it.
Sonic Adventure 2,
Once and for all.
my sweet baby Sonic Adventure 2.
Attacks won't work on this body.
Oh, I like this gun. Where are you, Black Doom? All the way over here? Holy moly.
If you can get up high enough,
If you can get high enough, you can hit him with a homing attack. Guess I could homing attack. Yeah, he sticks around as long as you hit him 3 times. So, like, it is a viable strat. I want to save my ammo for when I get a chaos control.
when he throws meteors, be sure to get out of the way.
Blast him with a gun in a second. Well, see, that's the thing about it too. Like, no matter what you're doing, he takes 3 hits. So, if you just like blast it, you're wasting a lot of your ammo.
Boomerang thing by jumping over.
And I need that for when I actually get chaos control, because then you can start blasting.
I see. Perhaps I have underestimated your inferiority as a life form.
Unless I'm like totally like wrong and bullshitting on that, which I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Although I could be wrong.
Using our speed, avoiding that disc attack by dodging it to the side is a snap.
Behold the ultimate.
Yeah, and see, like if I chaos controlled right here, I wouldn't be able to hit him because he's got like the phantom forms first. But here I can actually start blasting. Oh. Oh, I can't blast! No!
It looks
At least I got my free hits.
location. Go and show
My ammo-less free hits. I heard Kalmata's little baby sneezes in the other room. Ugh. Oh, I want to read what Goliath said. One more hit, he's toast. If he catches us, we're fuck. Y'all, no. I'm trying to talk about Scooby-Doo. Have y'all seen Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost is pretty good. I saw it recently after not watching it for a while, and it was still very good. The animation's really good. Apparently, it's like an actual like established anime studio that did
Not let you destroy it.
Zombie Island and Witch's Ghost. I think they did Cyber Chase 2. I translated Carefree Girl as Look Castile Princess, which translates to Cloud Cuckoo Lander. I want to say the sentence "Destroy Black Doom" flagged my auto mod, but that's really funny. Guns can just destroy Black Doom. The right timing with chaos control and infinite ammo. He showed the rest of himself. Yeah, it's all about getting your chaos control and getting the free ammo, if I remember correctly.
Black Doom and his
Air Castle Princess.
This is who I am.
Yeah. It's Black Doom we want to destroy. That's an alien. It's like a objectively like malicious alien too. Twitch does not want us to mention destroying Black Doom. We do like All Hail Shadow though. Oh, this guitar rips. I love it. Triple agree. I prefer this version of All Hail Shadow way more than the Crush 40 version, which sounds like it would be blasphemous, but like I actually really do like this style to it, honestly. Yeah, absolutely. Like 100%. Although the thing about it is like some of the Crush 40 versions I do prefer to their originals too. Like I love both versions of Seven Rings in Hand, but like the more rock centric version of it done by Crush 40 is amazing. It's like I love that one. I think With Me from Sonic and the Black Knight is just okay, but the Crush 40 version is really cool. I think it's a better like villainous song, if I may be so bold. I would have to listen to the originals of His World and then the Crush 40 version, because I actually do really like His World, like the Zebra Head versions. There's multiple, right? If I remember correctly. I prefer the original With Me because it feels like it's supposed to be from Merlina's perspective. Yeah, I think like contextually within like the story of the game, the feminine voice with Me makes sense. But as a song, I do prefer the Crush 40 version. I think that's the best way to say it. I think I like the original within the context of the game, but which one I would rather put on my Spotify playlist? Definitely the Crush 41. The villainous fights on the Crush 40 version also works because it sounds like it's from Sonic's perspective. And Sonic is kind of the villain from Melina's perspective. Yeah, huh? That does kind of track too, because like it would make sense for like the Crush 40 version to kind of be like Sonic's interpretation of the song, right? Okay, I need to double check something. I did do both of the neutral paths. A missive from 50 years ago. Do I want to do one more? I don't know. How? I don't know if I want to do one more. I could do. So someone remind me next time to do the hero path, but like with the villainous ending. Like Shadow works with Sonic and friends this whole time, gets to the Black Con and is like, actually, I'm gonna double cross you. I'm working with Black Dude now. Sonic's like, no! I think next time we're gonna do Computer Room and we're gonna do Shadow double crossing Sonic at the last minute. I think this is all the Shadow we're gonna do for today. Cause I have a little play date with Kalmada. We're gonna play video game together. Oh, did you do like the Chaotix route where it's like Charmy and then Espio and then Vector? I was telling everyone I really like that route a lot. Not that one? Okay. I actually really do like that one though. I think it's like the one stage down here that I actually haven't done. Like the last stage that I haven't done. The last stage. Hey, okay. Let's go find someone to raid. It's time for me to have my McDonald's. I had McDonald's this entire time and I ate my French fries. But now I want my nuggies. And I want to play video games with Kalmada. Bye, Kuma! We love you, dog! Dude, we love Kuma so much, and we're so happy Kuma's gonna be back online regularly soon. Later, Kuma! We love you, homie! Who's online? Who can we say hi to? Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot. Today is the VR chat event for Bonopolis. They're doing a Valentine's VR chat. I wonder how far into it is. It like just started half an hour ago. Heck yeah. I think Tabs is here. Yep, that's Tabs. Tabs and Sprinkles I know for sure are here. We love the bells. There's a kitty. Okay. We're gonna raid Bonopolis. Yay! I'm definitely gonna be playing more Shadow the Hedgehog. I haven't been playing in so long, and I gotta start doing it again because I love this silly ass game. I'm gonna get with Goliath and see what we can do as far as playing together and doing some Dutch stuff goes. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do. Definitely Shadow for sure. I love Shadow. My melody is here. All right. I need to send y'all over to Bonopolis before I absolutely explode. This is so freaking cute. I need you all to see it. I will have some more VODs, some more shorts. So be on the lookout for that. They are in the about area. Follow me on YouTube, on TikTok. Don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky. I post my art on Blue Sky. I've been posting more art too. I got a really good thing that I'm going to be posting later tonight. I will see you all later. I love you guys so much. Go do crime. Wah!